Hey all, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first audio video podcast. Can I officially say that? I have no idea. I still don't have a professional mic. Quickly gonna jump in about this power cruiser 650cc so called, which is spotted, and this is quite a viral thing, and I could not resist, not because it's viral. Even I couldn't believe myself that there is a power cruiser coming from Royal Enfield. This is a big surprise. We already knew about the Hunter, the 250cc, as well as the Meteor, which is the Thunderbird replacement. And all the images and videos which I've checked online are from Rushlane, Zigwheels, and multiple websites. In fact, some people have created their own design after looking at this motorcycle. So the point of this video is very simple. I just wanted to have kind of an observation video, and that's where I'm leading. So the rear fender of this motorcycle is quite beefy compared to all Royal Enfield motorcycles. I don't think so people expected Royal Enfield to have quite a thicker tire, especially for this motorcycle. And yes, the exhaust really looks nice. For a change, I can say that the stock exhaust is very nicely streamlined, and the tail light looks really good. It's very bobberish, if I may put it that way, and I would love that for my Interceptor 650 for sure, because it looks really cool. And the way it's popping out, it's really good. There's quite a blank spot between the number plate and the tail light. Maybe there's something else coming, maybe a badging or something. I don't know about that. The seat looks pretty comfortable already. Usually stock seats are not comfortable, and we do a lot of modification to that. Why are people claiming that this is a 650 is while looking at the head, looking at the transmission chamber, basically the engine caps. They quite look like the 650 Interceptor, and obviously this has dual exhaust, so the assumption is that this is a 650. Talking about the lateral position rear shocks, they look really cool, and I think the wheelbase has increased. Even the swing arm has been increased, and due to which the position of the shocks are little different laid, which is really good for comfort, even for the pillion rider. The best part about this motorcycle is this is a power cruiser, and this will be a great couple bike, or maybe for even family. If you put a nice sissy bar or a backrest saddle up, this could be a perfect road tourer if you're looking for a low rider. Also, quickly talking about the alloy wheels. Yeah, finally. So yeah, if you see the rear wheel, it kind of does look like the belt drive system, and I don't know if that is a belt drive, but it did look, even at the first glance to me, that this looks like belt drive, because I did zoom into the picture, and I still can't figure it out, but I think it should be a chain drive for sure. Maybe it's covered that way, or maybe the image is that way. Quickly talking about the upside down forks. Okay, that is really cool. The conventional forks are out. I'm talking about the front suspension system, and I'm glad that is taken place. That means we'll be getting some softer laid fork pipes, which is really cool. Well, this bike looks quite black themed. You can see the engine casing is also black, which is not matte, it's gloss, so it matches the body color. So the tail lights rear end, also the turn signals rear part, all completely black. So this is a very well planned motorcycle. This does not look like it was just made within a year or something. I'm sure Royal Enfield is really planning for next 5 years, and that's why they realize that there is a requirement of power cruisers. I'm not only talking about shorter riders. There are a lot of new riders who are mid-age and have not accomplished their riding dreams, and they can just pick this bike and it has power. That's the main thing. And if it's derived from the Interceptor 650 engine, I'm sure they're going to be happy, because the engine is already successful in its way. The foot peg positioning is quite forward. It's not mid nor it's rear. Rear is not expected, but typical bullet mentality, people expect power cruisers to be a mid setting, but this is a forward control system. I can see that the brakes are laid a little bit on the top, so this is purely planned for a nice cruise. So talking about the speedometer area, which I checked, it's really cool that they have one speedometer smaller than the other one. I really like that. That's very custom kind of a motorcycle setup. The master cylinder also looks a bit different, so I really feel that they have worked a lot on this motorcycle. If you see the rear shocks going over the frame with just an angle hinge, really looks old school as well. So I think they've kept the legacy of old school in trying to launch this power cruiser. The name is not decided for this motorcycle. A lot of people are comparing it with the 800cc above a motorcycle, which is the Twin. Actually, that's completely a different motorcycle. I don't think so that is part of this category. This is quite a Roadster 650 cruiser, which everyone's naming it. It's been spotted, and then I had few subscribers messaging me, hey dude, what are your observations about this motorcycle? Which kind of people would like to buy it? According to me, this fits the bill of anybody. Literally anybody. I'm talking about a young age guy, to a middle aged man, to a couple, to even a single lone rider. If Royal Enfield is already successful with the Interceptor engine, I think all Royal Enfield enthusiasts will be waiting for such a motorcycle in the cruiser category. And yes, fingers crossed, hopefully something like this comes for the Himalayan also, so all the ADV guys will also go crazy over it. So I'm going to quickly roll the video and see if I missed anything of my observation. So looking at this video, looking at the riding posture is quite upright, yes, but it is broad at the same time. It's not narrow, it's broad and upright with the forward setting. So you can say it's very Harley-ish kind of a feel to this motorcycle. And with that growling engine, if it's a 650cc, this will sound so much like a pure Roadster. Already my Interceptor sounds like a pure Roadster now. Aftermarket exhaust also makes this really good. A lot of people are comparing it with the Thunderbird, but this I don't think so is compared with the Thunderbird, because this is completely a different motorcycle. As you can see, I can see in the video, there are plenty of videos available on YouTube, you can check that out. So I just thought I'll make a quick observation. Yes, there are a lot of parts derived from the existing line. So the bike comes with alloy wheels, that's really good. That means the tires are tubeless, and obviously Royal Enfield has given tubeless even for the Interceptor 650, the Phantom series which I have. And yes, there is a video coming around my tire related solution. Today I got a call and a confirmation that the thing which I'm planning to do is good to go. So tomorrow I'm shooting that video, and I'm sorry for missing 2 days in my vlogs because I was really occupied in other things. Yeah, now quickly back jumping on this motorcycle, I could just see the front casing of the engine, and yes, even the EFI system looks quite similar to the 650. So the USD forks, alloy wheel setup, complete different rear fender, which is really good. I'm sure with the back support or the CC bar, whatever you plan, this bike will look so good and so beefy and big. You don't have to do much mods on this motorcycle, that's the best part. And yes, the dual exhaust looks really flying nice. The best part is they are not upswept. Yes, because this is a cruiser Roadster kind of a motorcycle, the straight pipes look really nice. If you look closely, the exhaust is quite inward this time. It's not actually floating quite out of the motorcycle, which I really like. Usually it's quite towards the outside. So I think they have considered the pillion foot should not get burnt. That's the whole focus here. The mirrors are not on this motorcycle, so I don't know about that. The speedometer looks a bit digital, and yes, definitely it would have a fuel gauge separately and the RPM. I wish this was for my Interceptor 650 because my instrument cluster never works properly when it comes to fuel gauge. The front look, I can't get exactly of the headlight and all, but I think it has been masked black. Towards the inside, the outer ring is chrome, which I am also planning to do on my Interceptor 650. So if this is the 650 category or above, or maybe a bit lower, but if it's a twin parallel and if it's gonna really hit the market by 2021, cruiser segment is quite empty. A lot of people, even young girl riders who are learning to ride motorcycles, they actually jump on an Avenger because they know they can tap their feet down and ride it very comfortably. But if they want to upgrade to a powerful machine, or even if someone from a mid-age guy who's like, this is my dream, I want to ride a motorcycle and I never did that, a low rider is always preferred for any of these guys, because this bike is for a lot of audience. There is a segment empty in this area which has not been spotted, because now everyone's getting adventure hungry. As we know, other brands are extremely expensive, and keeping the lockdown and COVID situation, people would like to see this bike anywhere around 3.5 lakhs to 4 lakhs, not more than that. Hopefully this is what people are assuming around, that this bike should be launched around 3.5 lakhs of budget, because they are all comparing it with the Interceptor 650 engine. So considering the alloy wheels, considering a new wheelbase, swing arm and everything, but this is all my assumption, and I hope this comes soon and we can actually review it and ride it. And I was really excited to share this with you guys. and I thought make a quick video about it, and I hope you guys like this video. Hopefully my camera gets upgrades and my mic also comes soon for more podcasts like this. So this is just an attempt, so it's gonna be very raw, and you know that's how rad motor vlogs are. And I hope you guys like this video, and if you did, you know what to do. Just press the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. As usual, eat well, sleep well. See you with a new vlog tomorrow. Rad motor.